What's up guys, Ark here with a quick tutorial / demonstration on how to put custom borders, artwork, bezels, backgrounds, whatever you want to call them, directly on your USB, when your USB host enabled of course, on your SNES or NES Classic, rather than the old-fashioned method of transferring them to the NAND, which will save you a lot of valuable storage space. There's a lot of benefits to doing it this way. It's a little bit easier. You don't have to deal with double booting, and probably the biggest issue besides space, when you're dealing with borders, a simple mistake can break a file. For example, if your configuration file, your CFG, is not set up and you had one letter wrong or one space wrong, your file's basically broken, and you could overwrite it and fix it again, but that's a lot of extra work. And on USB, you can delete files, rename files with no consequence, and you're not, it's not counting against your space on your NAND storage. So this is a very easy method, and I discovered it kind of on accident today, but I was frustrated with the typical method that I'm accustomed to using, which is transferring to NAND. I was getting frustrated and I just thought of something that might work, so I tried it. What you're going to do is on your USB, in your HMODs folder, you're going to create a subfolder. You can call it whatever you want, but I called mine Borders. In the Borders folder, you're going to put all your PNG artwork that you want to have as a display border, and then your CFG files, which will have to correspond and be named appropriately and formatted correctly. The corresponding CFGs will go in the folder along with the PNGs. Then what you're going to do is power on your system. No need to create a transfer folder, remember. You're going to go to your RetroArch options, go to on-screen display, then go to on-screen overlay. When you're in on-screen overlay, you're going to go down to overlay preset, and you should be familiar with this for you border fanatics like myself. You're going to go to parent directory 5 times in order to access your USB. Now, I'm just going to go to parent directory 3 times to 3 to show you where the overmounted folder is called overlay when you use the folder HMOD, the custom borders folder HMOD, to transfer to your NAND. This is where, and I've even got subfolders in mine, like console subfolder, a PlayStation subfolder, and I've got a lot of borders. So that's where the overmounted folder will go when you use the HMOD. But we're going to back to, sorry, I'm getting a little confused on my buttons. Okay, on-screen overlay. Let's go to overlay preset, and this time we're going to go to the USB. So to do that, we will hit the parent directory 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My cell phone is not really in focus there, so I apologize for that. You're going to go down to the media folder. This is your USB. This is HMOD, that is your main USB folder. And within it, I've got a borders subfolder. Now my borders are in here. You can see the thumbnails loading on the right, which means that those are the images that will load as long as your CFG is correct. You just keep in mind you do not launch from the PNG file, or you'll actually freeze up your system and it'll exit to the menu. But you actually launch it by the CFGs. So I'm going to go to a Extreme Game Boy border. And now I'm using borders that are stored directly on my USB. And this one is Tetris for Game Boy. Like I said, there is now no need to count against your valuable NAND storage space. You can easily edit any of these borders if you accidentally made a mistake. You named something wrong, you want to delete something. Just remember, you don't have to worry about FTP and getting into having to delete files via FTP anymore. And you can easily delete, easily rename, easily add files, and then you can take them off when you don't need them. However you want to do that. This definitely opens up some possibilities for you border fanatics like myself. So if you enjoyed the video, which I hope you did, hope it's useful for you, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe for more videos in the future. Peace.